It's been 5 strong years of growth. And now same-store sales have actually accelerated here in the U.S. over the last 5 quarters. A lot of things have to go right for that to happen, especially for a 60-year-old brand. So can you talk about some of the fundamentals that are really driving that success?
Yeah, I mean, we got the food right 5 years ago, and that was the basis for everything. If the pizza's not good, we're not going to sell any of it. Advertising has been a lot better over the course of the last few years, but then the big new thing is digital. So we've shifted to the digital platform, moved consumers there. That's now half of our sales in the U.S., almost half globally, and that's been terrific. It's much better for the customer, better experience, drives retention and frequency of the customers, and a big part of what's been driving these results.
And getting to, into that a little bit more, you made what I think is a very bold move a few years back to cut back on the new product news, something that drives traffic and transactions in the restaurant business, and make digital really a centerpiece of your marketing campaign. So did you have any idea how successful that would be, and how long can you run with this for?
We certainly hoped it was going to be successful, but at the end of the day, what we're doing is we want to make every change that we're doing to the business be something permanent. It's going to give the customer a better experience. If all you're doing is kind of cycling through LTOs, some new pizza you're going to sell for 6 weeks and then you move on to the next thing, it's not ultimately building to anything better for your customers. So we completely refocused and said, let's make everything we do about having a permanent increase in the customer experience. If we do that, it's going to ultimately build momentum around the business, and happily it worked.
That it has. And so, with tweet to order and, smart TV ordering, Dom, all that stuff, have you made ordering pizza through Domino's cool? And, have your demographics shifted now that digital ordering has increased?
Yeah, I think we absolutely have made it cool. And, the newest thing was tweet to order. And so, not only is it a way of them accessing the brand and ordering, the really cool thing is that's public. So the first tweet that you send to us, all of your friends see. Everybody who's following you on Twitter is going to see that. So you're not only ordering, you're endorsing the brand as you do that. So absolutely, it's made us cooler. It's increased, I think, kind of our relevance to this generation. But I'll tell you, we're seeing it as much from boomers as well, kind of adopting new technology, new ways of accessing the brand. So it's been pretty strong across the board.
Yeah, boomers seems to love their iPhones, but the pizza business is fragmented in the U.S., more so than burgers and sandwiches. And how has that helped you gain market share here in the U.S.?
Yeah, it is very fragmented in pizza, and really that's upside for us. I mean, we're only selling 1 out of 8 pizzas in the U.S., so technology is a way of kind of competing with these smaller players that aren't able to build a platform that's really as strong as what we can do at Domino's, spreading that expense across 5,000 stores in the U.S., almost 12,000 outside of the U.S. That gives us a real competitive advantage against these smaller players who still sell the majority of the pizzas in the U.S. today.
And, jobs numbers coming out tomorrow. Domino's is doing their part in the U.S. Can you talk about, some of your hiring plans over the next few years?
Yeah, we are absolutely hiring. I'm pretty bullish on the U.S. economy. I think the economy is stronger right now than people are giving it credit for, even than maybe some of the numbers have been looking recently. We certainly are seeing a tightening of the labor market. That's a real positive. I mean, it's getting harder to hire. More people are employed. Ultimately, employed people buy a lot more pizza than unemployed people. So I think it's a great positive for our business longer term. And I think there's more strength there than a lot of people are given credit for.